She, 17-year-old Shivaling, 19-year-old Chinmay, 29-year-old Chintamani, 33-year-old Manoj, Akshita, Bhumik, Shravan, Purna Chand, Sahan, 11 names, 11 lives and 11 stories. They weren't just fans, they weren't just numbers, they were people crushed in a celebration of negligence, trampled in a triumph that turned to tragedy. Now this was supposed to be about a city rejoicing in RCB's first IPL victory. Instead, it became a death trap for the very fans who gave the game its meaning. 14-year-old Devanshi, the youngest to die, what was her fault? Her love for the team, her excitement for the team's victory. 19-year-old Sahan, 20-year-old Shravan, 32-year-old Purna Chand. They came with joy in their eyes and left in body bags. Is the state not accountable for the lapses that have taken place? Let's first take you through the lapses that have come to fore. Poor crowd management. Lapse number 2, Netas prioritized photo ops, and it is evident in the multiple visuals and images doing the rounds. Lapse number 3, lack of medical arrangements in terms of ambulances outside the stadiums and at venues where you're expecting a huge crowd to gather. Lapse number 4, more cops at Vidhana Sauda event, because remember, the Chief Minister, Deputy Chief Minister, Home Minister, all the politicians were present at Vidhana Sauda. Why were people and the crowd outside the Chinnaswamy Stadium ignored? Do their lives not matter? Lapse number 5, ambulances were struck in heavy traffic. Lapse number 6, no clear entry and exit points. So there was no demarcation in terms of entry and exit points. Lapse number 7, no clarity on tickets and passes. Remember, several fans outside the Chinnaswamy Stadium highlighted this concern. Lapse number 8, concerns of cops completely overlooked. So cops did speak. That's what top sources of the police are saying, that they highlighted the challenges and that the Home Minister did agree with them, but it was overlooked. That's what we're given to understand. Was the Bengaluru Stampede horror avoidable? Top police sources have told Times Now about the tragedy that could have been prevented. In the aftermath of the chaos, a blame game has erupted now between officials and organizers. Police sources claim they had advised postponing the celebratory event, but the RCB went ahead regardless, allegedly tweeting about the bash without securing proper police permission. 11 lives were lost. Serious questions are now being raised about coordination, accountability, and whether this tragedy was a result of sheer negligence. We have Imran joining us in the broadcast with more details. Imran, according to top police sources, they spoke about the challenges, but RCB, despite the police, talking about how difficult it would be perhaps to manage the situation, went ahead with their plan.
Well, absolutely. In fact, not just proper planning was there, pure ambition and greed led to this entire fiasco, where unfortunately 11 people lost their lives and 37 people are still recovering from the injuries which happened at the Chinnaswamy Stadium. And the top cops have given information to us. They're exclusively speaking to give information to Times Now that in fact, they had very clearly said that they did not organize any of this event because they cannot not be able to handle the amount of people who will be coming. Despite them being informed, and they were stretched entire night till 4 a.m. because people came out on the road after the match, and everybody was stretched, and everything was hushed up in a matter of 4 hours. Because of which this tragedy happened. And this is what the cops are informing, that despite RCB being informed that they will not be able to do it, they put out a tweet very irresponsible on the part of the RCB. It was RCB's management which forced this event to happen. And the court, the political pressure came, and this is what led to this tragedy, is what the sources are informing us.
RCB went ahead. And then you had the presence of the Deputy Chief Minister there. Cops wanted the gala, the celebration, to be postponed. They said RCB put out a post on the event despite them saying that it will be difficult to manage. And then cops also said that RCB forced politicians. That's what we're given to understand. Now we have a reaction coming in from Syed Kirmani, India's Cricket World Cup winner in 1983 and a cricket legend from Bengaluru. Listen into his views.
Chalega, sir, it won't come. Sir? Lakhs of fans had gathered in Bengaluru outside the Chinnaswamy Stadium to catch a glimpse of their cricket heroes to celebrate RCB's inaugural IPL title victory. Little did those fans know that it may be their last day. 11 innocent lives lost. With me is a cricket legend. With me is Syed Kirmani, who hails from Bengaluru, World Cup winner, 1983 World Cup winner. Sir, how unfortunate, heart-wrenching this incident is. Please.
Yes, this has been a very deadly incident which has happened, unfortunately. You see, all these things do happen when there is a hurried affair. This should not have happened. Now, RCB has waited 17 long years to win this coveted IPL trophy.
Yes.
Right, and the similar way, you see, the organizers, whoever it may be, should have waited for a while. You see, patience is always fruitful.
Yes.
It pays dividends.
Yes, sir.
Right. So this was in such a hurry. Whatever you do in a hurry, Ronil, you know, it is never successful. In whatever activity you take it. And now here is an incident where it has been the craziest fans of RCB in Bengaluru, in the whole of Karnataka. They would have definitely come down to see from all the districts here and there to witness the glimpses of these heroes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right, so on that count, it has been on whose side I cannot put my finger by so-and-so's flaw it was, so-and-so's mistake it was. No, I will not. Important is that they should sit together to sort out amicably. And they see there's nothing wrong in saying this is my mistake. You know, you gain more respect when you say, when you're at fault and say, I'm sorry, this was a flaw from my side. Unfortunately, due to paucity of time. You see, they have won, and the same night they have flown into Bengaluru on a chartered flight, and the public, last minute information to all of them. The heroes are coming. You see, this is very unfortunate. You cannot blame anybody for this matter,
Sir,
according to me.
there are different stakeholders in this. One is Karnataka State Government, one is Karnataka State Cricket Association, Karnataka Police as well. As a cricket legend, as a Bangalorean itself, would you like to pull up ears of these stakeholders, give them a diktat saying that enough is enough, put your house in order?
No, you see, I have no right to do all that. See, I'm never connected with all these things. Right, it is up to them to sort it out amicably, and of course, everybody says after that untoward incident which takes place, you see, जब ठोकर लगती है ना तभी संभलता है इंसान. You see, with the flaws, you learn a lot. So there will not be a repeated thing like this. There would be many things settled down, and action cannot be taken on anybody for this matter.
Sir, India has seen many sporting victory celebrations, right from your 1983 Cricket World Cup victory. We also saw massive celebrations then, 2011 World Cup victory, 2007 T20 World Cup victory, now recently also T20 World Cup victory, Champions Trophy victory. That has been related to Team India, massive crowd gathering. This was an IPL celebration, an annual event. Every year it is happening. Despite that, such a shocking thing happening.
You see, now in our time, there was no such media hype. There was no IPL. There was no television. Right, and there was no such incidences going viral globally. Right, now there have been times, the change of times have taken place. Right, and of course I will not hesitate to say that after we won the 83 World Cup, you see, cricket became a religion.
Yes, sir.
Right, no doubt in 1971, where, yes, when we won overseas tour in West Indies as well as I was a part of the team, as a baby of the team.
Yes.
Okay, so there was a great celebration right from the airport, international airport, Bombay, to Wankhede Stadium,
yes,
and very well organized because they knew that we were coming the very next day or whatever. So everything was nicely prepared and planned. There was no time for anybody in Karnataka or in Bangalore to make any such arrangement elaborately. And this is where is the folly, according to me. You see, and we had some great times getting the celebration. The entire road from Bombay airport to Wankhede Stadium, streets were cleared, well mannered. Buildings, everybody throwing garlands, flowers, and we were in an open car, like what has happened with the RCB players as well. But a little bit of man management, crowd management went a little haywire, because we have the capacity in our stadium is that's about 35-45 maximum, and all of a sudden if you have 2-3 lakhs coming in, I mean everybody has to raise their hand. How can we control all of a sudden? Where is the crowd management? How can we adjust all these things? Well, all these things have happened, but now there's so much of craze now.
Sir, last question. So, in